Old Testament saint who was in that council meeting, Isaiah. And we're going to look at, for Isaiah, what will be the fulfillment of many of, in fact, these are just a few that he spoke about, of the prophecies that God gave to him looking into the future to this time, such as Isaiah and others that are in this, or Psalms or other things, as to our living in the time of fulfillment. The glory of the Lord is coming among his people and the nations, and that it is the glory of the Lord that will be the great judgment before his return. And that it is the glory of the Lord that will be the great judgment before his return. Will be fire set in the house of God, and the glory of the Lord will be fire set in the nations. It'll become more clear as we look at this. So we're going to look then at the book of Isaiah and what Isaiah, Lord, this was said to me, the glory of the Lord among those who claim his name shall be as a judgment, a refinement, a purging fire, Isaiah said. And the glory of man, he said, shall be brought down to dust. There is the divine confrontation of the Lord of glory, the glory of the Lord, with the false glory of man. And it will be, it has been in history, but there is a final time before his return, and we're in it. For us. Christ being our covering. That the glory of the Lord is wonderful and awesome and deadly. It's a fire. And the Lord's coming among his people now in glory. This was made very clear to me in the council. Great judgment of God among his people, like the shepherd that he is. Moving through these scriptures, I'm not just pulling these scriptures up because these are scriptures in the counsel that was given to me. Quoting this passage of this governmental issue in the nations and over his house, of he's whose right it is to reign, the Lord himself, the King of kings. Great confrontation that is to his own house, and it is to the nations. To us, we're in the time of the lion, the lamb who is the lion, whose right it is to reign. The form of government of man upon this planet will have its end, and he will be the end of it. He who is the lion, he who is the lamb, is the end of all government, and every knee will bow to him. Coming among his own people. Before his second coming, he is coming in glory, arising in fulfillment of, as we're about to see, Isaiah 60. In his people and through his people, the glory of the Lord will shine upon this earth before his second coming. And there's an eternal kingdom, the eternal kingdom of Christ himself, Christ ending all government upon this earth. It is Christ taking down every kingdom of man. They can never be his kingdom. He is not taking it over. Christ is destroying it at his appearing. And in the war that follows, because he comes to make war against what? Those kingdoms. mouth of the Lord has spoken. In other words, this is going to happen. God is going to do it. And no one can stop it. Nothing can stop him. So the glory of the Lord will be a purging fire among his people and will be a purging fire among the nations.